Feeling blue without you. Give me one more chance, give me one more dance.
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I actually wanted to talk to you guys about some of the products I personally use because I have skin that gets really super oily, and a lot of the time a lot of the products that I like to use makes me super oily on top of already being oily, so I get doubly oily and my face just kind of like melts off and it gets terrible. I actually have some of my favorite products right in front of me. I want to like give you a quick little video and chat to you through with on these. These are all the items I use during the summer, which is my super oily season, and it helps minimize how bad my skin gets oily. And they're like lighter use products, so they're not super heavy, and you know what, they just tend to have like an all-around good benefit for oily skin. So if you have oily skin, this video is for you. I would 100% recommend trying some of these out. Some of these are skincare and some of these are makeup. Main thing, after you use a face cleanser, you can pretty much use any cleanser you want on your skin for sensitive oily combo. There's some specific ones out there. Pretty much any one I use works for pretty much anything, so I didn't pick any of my face washes or anything like that to share with you guys because those are pretty basic. However, I recommend when you have oily skin, you have a very good toner to use on your skin after washing your face. And the one I'm currently using that I really like, haven't made too big of a dent in it yet though, is it's the Peach and Lily toner. I actually got this in a BoxyCharm box. It says the good acid pore toner gently exfoliates and balances, and in all honesty, this is the best part of a double cleansing system. Wash your face and then use this to remove the rest of the dirt and the oils and stuff you do not need. After the toner, I recommend a really good moisturizer. As someone who has really oily skin, I tend to use water-based moisturizers like this right here. This is the Saturday Skin Waterfall Glacier Water Cream. Because you get your moisturizers in one of three ways. You get a water-based moisturizer, a cream-based moisturizer, or sometimes you get a gel-based moisturizer, which tends to be somewhere in the middle between water-based and cream-based. Using a water-based moisturizer is going to suck up into your skin, make it all nice without it having that extra little oily surface stuff where it sits in and clogs your pores and then causes you to get extra oily throughout the day. Another one that I'm currently liking is by Tula Skincare. This is a moisturizer as well as an SPF. I believe it's SPF 30. This one happens to be a gel, which is in the middle between a water-based moisturizer and a cream-based moisturizer. I sometimes use cream-based moisturizers mainly during the winter when you get dry and kind of patchy, and that's really the only time I use them, because otherwise my face starts to sweat off not too long afterwards. So both of these are really good options. Next is getting into makeup. So first things first, if you are a full face coverage type person and you know what, you want to look flawless and fabulous, that is 100% fine. However, I noticed whenever I do a full face of makeup, and it's in the summer, and here it's normally around 100 degrees, if not a little lower, a little higher, my face will melt off. My face melts off, and I have patchy spots, and I might as well have just not have worn foundation at all. If you are a person who has oily skin and you absolutely have to have foundation during the summer and you don't really want it to melt off, the only one I found that works really well with oily skin and not letting your face melt off any time of the year, even in summer, 100 degrees, is by Fenty Beauty. This is the Pro Filter Soft Matte Foundation. And this is specifically made for people with oily skin. Fenty sells one for people who have dry skin or dry combo skin that's hydrating. That would be for you. But for us oily skin people, if you need full coverage foundation and don't want it sliding off your face, this is a really good option for you. For people who are more like me and I'm not really into having foundation all the time, it's too thick, it gets cakey. Even using this, I'm just not a huge fan of feeling weight on my face. I like to feel like I'm not wearing anything. For someone like that, if you're like me, look into a tinted moisturizer. This one actually has medium coverage. This is the Maracuja Tinted Moisturizer by Tarte. It has good coverage, it's light, it works really well, covers you the way you need, hydrates you at the same time. It does not make you oily, and I honestly could sit and wear this on my face all day while going kayaking out at the lake and not have a problem. And this is actually normally what I use when I do go out for that. I 100% recommend that. A good tinted moisturizer during the summer will take you a really, really long way when you don't want to wear a foundation. It's literally like 1/5 the weight on your face. It feels weightless. It's like another moisturizer going on. It really is. For people who do want a full foundation look without the weight of a wet moisturizer, this is not new, but get yourself a powder foundation. This is a full coverage powder foundation from Tarte. This is the Tarte's Flawless Airbrush Foundation. And you use a brush, you put it on, it kind of looks like setting powder, but it's not. And first of all, if you already start out a little bit oily, this sucker is going to soak you back in and give you back regular skin without having that oily, dewy kind of feel left behind. It's just as good as full coverage foundation. And you know what? 2-in-1 foundation and a setting powder pretty much in one product. Powder foundation is not new. It's actually something that was really big in 80s, 90s, 2000s before all the extra new makeup came out, and it used to be in compacts and used to be, you know, all the rage. So definitely 100% check into that. Another basic product for people who have oily skin throughout the summer is a really nice concealer to go underneath the eyes, because I don't know about you, but some of my main oily zones is here, my T-zone, here underneath my eyes and the side of my nose, and then my chin. That's generally where my stuff starts falling off. And you can help yourself out by getting a hold of a really good concealer. This is the Tarte Shape Tape. I use this one year round, no problem, especially with my oily skin. They're kind of a for all skin types type thing. And another one of my favorite brands is Kokie Professionals. I actually got one of these in one of my Ipsy bags 2-3 months back, and I've bought more since then. I absolutely love these. This is more of a medium coverage to the Tarte Shape Tape full coverage, but once again works really great with oily skin. Another thing that couldn't hurt, and I don't have it with me, but if you have oily skin and you're going to be out and about, you're getting a little shiny, don't want to mess up your makeup or really worry about any of that separation, there is something called blotting paper. And yeah, I have one from Fenty in a little roll. You pull it out, you take a little thing off, and you just press against your face, and the little paper is like rice paper, soaks up all the oil and leaves your makeup and everything perfectly fine behind. So that is my small tidbit on wisdom and a couple of the products that I use for my oily skin. Maybe it works for you. If you have oily skin and you have something that works great for you, honey, I'm always up for trying new things. Please comment down below and definitely let me know what it is, because I would love to try it. Especially if your girl here is one oily lady. Like if I had a full face on and I went out in 100 degrees in the sun, like a regular full face, foundation, everything, I give it 2-3 hours before my face is so oily it just starts to slide. So yeah, if you have oily skin, let me know what definitely works for you, because I'd love to try it. If you have sensitive skin, dry skin, or combo skin, and you have something that works great for you too, definitely let me know. I'd love to try them out. And my sister actually is on the dry sensitive side, so I'm sure she'd love to try some stuff out too, because she's always having breakout problems with how dry her skin gets, and then it gets patchy, and then it just goes weird with makeup and stuff. So that's gonna be it for tonight, guys. You have a good night, and I will see you for the next one. Bye.
Feeling blue without you. Give me one more chance, give me one more dance.